The man in the car is a lawyer from Florida. Mark, shocking, Florida. And Mark, full disclosure, I got to before we start poking at Florida, I want you to know that I love Florida. I've always had a great time there. I have wonderful friends from Florida. I love you, Mark.
We love you too.
But I'll be damned if every time we deal with a jacked up environment, it's not Florida.
Jacked up.
In this case, let me just say this. I don't disagree with you. I practice in this area. And what's his next step? Step number 2, if you're ever accused of DUI and the cop looks at you and says, you have slurred speech, step 2, he tells you, look at the cop dead in the eye and say, it's not slurred speech. I'm speaking in cursive.
Seriously? You're
No.
making fun.
But my point is-
Okay, all right, fair enough. You're over our head,
I'm
Mark.
joking, but that's how stupid it is.
Okay,
That's how
well,
ridiculous
Sam,
this is.
why did
That
they shoot
doesn't
this
work.
video? What did he
That
want to do?
doesn't work.
What does he hope to accomplish?
Okay, ouch, Mark. All right, so we did reach out to him, and this is what he told us, Dr. Drew. Quote, the method used in the video and their fair DUI book were inspired by the mistakes clients make that hurt our efforts to defend them. Too many innocent people are wrongly arrested and prosecuted for DUI.
And Mark, a lot of what they're looking for is eye movements, with something called nystagmus when you look up to the periphery, and that's a good sign that you've had a little too
Horizontal
much.
gaze nystagmus.
Yeah.
Yes, but let's talk about reality. It worked in this one instance, okay? In reality, I know these cops in this area, and I don't think that they're different in other parts of the country. You have this little thing hanging down. These cops can go, put your damn window down. And you know what? This is good for his business because he's going to have a lot of people getting arrested because they're going to think, no, I gave you all the information. I don't have to do anything.
And
Please,
Deneen,
this is ridiculous.
Deneen, I'm remembering that one situation with that couple in the car with the kids where they wouldn't roll the window down. The cops busted the window in and tased the guy. Yeah.
And honestly, I mean, I'd like to ask Mark, how many people are wrongfully arrested and convicted for DUI? Where I work, you have to either have a blood test, a urine test, or, you have to have
It's gotta be something about Florida.
So how often does it happen
I'll
that
answer
people
the
are wrongly
question.
arrested and convicted?
First of all of my clients. Let's start there. I'm kidding. Number two, no, it definitely, listen, I understand his motives. It definitely happens. There are good, there's good doctors, there's good bakers, there's good plumbers, and there's some bad ones. And there are cops who I have had dealings with who absolutely swear under the penalties of perjury that one of my clients is impaired, and then we get the blood results back, or the breath comes back, and it's 0, 0, 0. So they make mistakes.
But then
He's
who
right.
cares?
The best way not to get arrested.
They're not convicted then. Who cares? So you go through your hassles.
No. Because they get arrested. He's trying to tell you, I'm not defending his actions, but what the attorney's telling you is how to avoid getting arrested, because you get arrested and then your case gets dropped later down the road. They still arrest you. They don't unarrest you.
Now,
but
Spirit,
the answer is don't drink and drive.
Of course. And Spirit, my question is, does this encourage people to try to get around drunk driving? Is that endangering people?
No, because people are going to do what they're going to do regardless. And you have to remember also that this is a checkpoint. This is for individuals who haven't done anything. They haven't violated the law. This is not the person that's coming up to the road, swerving and moving all in ways that are going to make the police be able to say, roll down your window or step out of your vehicle. Yeah. So this is this man saying, let me show you how not to incriminate yourself. And I think it says a lot when now we have lawyers and people who are affluent now saying we need to protect ourselves from the laws and from the people that are there to protect us.
Oh, listen, when it comes to drugs and alcohol, trust me, my patients and the people I've dealt with are very creative. They're experts at this stuff, trust me.
Right, the Whizzinator, now, Dr. Drew, we brought that up.
That's the Whizzinator. Okay, here we go, Mark. You get ready for that. But this gentleman, the attorney that is in this video is not drunk, of course. He's not, listen, there's nothing wrong with what he's doing.